there's something I want to talk about. Okay. Go for them, not me. Duquesne, this base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves to be. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. To start bringing people in, use this. It's a Fulton recovery device.
It's not like he used them in Peace Walker.
When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put him to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you? That's one way of doing it. Now extract.
Let's do this, boss. Let's do this, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother
You can only
Base.
Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting it. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member... That's enough.
Okay, I'll chill out.
The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your iDroid. Select staff management from the mother base. So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that'll support you on missions. Take a look at the development list. Select weapons items under the development heading. What's wrong? Go back to the mother base menu. Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify
That's the R&D
project.
team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people. Boss, put the iDroid away for a moment. You can also Fulton extract... This isn't the time. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next? Show them how it's done, boss. Try throwing someone out instantly. I suppose that works too.
Extraction
Complete.
arrived at Mother
One thing I
Base.
should mention. Fulton extraction won't always be... If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them.
Extraction
and if the weather's
arrived
unfavorable,
at Mother
well,
Base.
it could end up going missing.
Unit
You
function
can determine the
added.
chance of success by
Development
approaching the
project
person
has
you
been
want to
added.
extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify
Now select
project.
cardboard box and start development. Just be aware that development has finished.
Please select a
You can
drop
have the
point.
support unit supply you with weapons and items you've developed. Think of it as your
Supplies
own personal
requested.
delivery service.
Supply drop complete.
Oh shit, cardboard box, boys.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does
Mission
it. You
info
won't make
has
any
been
GMPs or
updated.
find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone to tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give the men some practice. Just come pay me a visit.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Alright, that's it.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Boss,
Extraction
practice your
arrived at
CQC.
Mother Base.
Begin by grabbing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Probably,
Give it a rest.
Don't pull any punches.
Once you've grabbed someone, you're free to do as you like. Interrogate him, knock him out, kill him. Scratch that last one for now. Go ahead and knock him out. Good. Go on and extract him.
Extraction
fist fight.
arrived at Mother
Strike an
Base.
adversary repeatedly to knock him out. He'll stay unconscious for longer than if you throw him. This isn't like you, Snake. Try it one more time. What's the matter? Give it another try. Extract the staff member. Starting to
Extraction
feel like yourself
arrived
again?
at Mother
The rest will
Base.
fall into place with some time in the field. Go ahead and call the chopper from your item.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone
This is
confirmed.
B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
I've had trouble.
Gaining altitude.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Mission list updated.
Boss,
I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Ocelot. I hear they started calling you Shalashaska in Afghanistan. What's that about?
You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas were supervised by Lavrenti Beria of the NKVD, the secret police, under the official name 4th Special Department.
Forced research? That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you. Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they revere you. And they're fighting because it was their choice.
And if it wasn't, they'd leave?
Who knows? That's our reality here, whether it's real or not. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right.
Go. You were hospitalized in Dekelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain.
Why Dekelia?
The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
He said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Dekelia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. And between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
And Dekelia sits right on top of it.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state, though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America, they all have their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides build up grudges like debt, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge... You're up.
We're changing ships?
We can't go sailing
The Suez Canal. When did they reach?
not long at once in our destination. There we disembark and head via Peshawar.
While the Soviets have indicated they are...
Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Here, Snake, try this on.
A prosthetic arm.
Yeah, Miller was calling it the... Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use?
Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up.
Sprinklers? The fire system?
And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down.
When we escaped on horseback, he wouldn't cross the river either.
And then it started to rain. And he disappeared.
Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
Please select a mission.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I
Accepted.
put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission.
Not accepted.
We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
Operation aimed at wiping out the guerrillas. The target this time is the commander of a Spetsnaz detachment. Farming villages in southern Vahan have been subjected to a strategic bombing campaign the past several weeks. The damage is spreading. It's part of the Soviet Scorched Earth operation aimed at wiping out the guerrillas. The target this time is the commander of a Spetsnaz detachment. He's been key to the operation's success. People say this guy's responsible for annihilating the Mujahideen at Tismasi Laman, the Hamid fighters, overnight. He's a tough, experienced commander. Don't underestimate him. The order from my client in the west is to shoot on sight. They want him out of the picture for good. Sorry, boss. This one's purely business. Wet work. A hit on a commanding officer of the Soviet military. Nothing personal. We're only doing this because it gets us one step closer to our goal.
Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
Target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. And I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target. The target is camped out in that village, dressed as an ordinary soldier.
You have arrived at your destination.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up. Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back to base. He's coming too. Roger that.
Воздушный шар только что унес одного из наших. Скорее всего, на базе лазутчик. Мне заняться его поисками? Прием. Это КП. Понял. Усилить безопасность. И найти нарушителя. Конец связи.
It's the sturdiest building in the area. It'd be perfect for the target to hole up in. The security looks tight. Is that their command center? You gotta extract him. He's coming too. Roger that. Boss, intelligence work is all about observation and gathering information. Start by using your binoculars to get a grasp of your surroundings. Keep in mind that time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings. extract him.
Смотри вверх! Огонь! Огонь! Открыть огонь!
Extraction failed.
Boss, intelligence work is all about observation and gathering information. Start by using your binoculars to get a grasp of your surroundings. The role of the support chopper is to extract you and your targets from the area of operations. It'll respond to situations with support fire as needed, and you can use flare grenades to indicate the objective directly. Boss, intelligence work is all about observation and gathering information. Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can... That's the target. Looks like we found him. Secured. I'll tell the client we sent the target to a place outside of heaven. Boss, your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
Please select a landing zone. The support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Exfiltrated.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work. How you feeling, boss? Getting used to being in the field again? Having choppers and horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of Afghanistan. I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed.
Elites. I think these people are expected. Rest though, subpar. Rip.
Side ops list
The
updated.
side ops list is comprised of problems we need you to resolve, objectives to be completed, and information gained from the soldiers and prisoners you've extracted. These aren't missions per se, but if you can take care of them when you're free, I'd appreciate it.
I think I'm free roaming in Afghan right now. Yeah, these like side missions. These are important ones that we do.
Please select a mission.
Now I can just head to a place. Oh no.
Please select a landing zone. Please specify a project.
Don't really have any stuff. Can I do like upgrades? Okay, these are upgrades that I have to do this one. Please go. Get a sniper rifle. Alright, that's good.
Please specify a project. Please specify a project.
Upgrade the helicopter. Okay. Return title 1. Yeah. Wait, what's in the store? What's that?
By connecting your iDroid to the onboard computer, you turn the chopper into your own Aerial Command Center, or ACC. Some elements of staff assignment and R&D of weapons
Okay.
and items can only be performed from there. Take as long as you need to consider all your options.
Change my adapters. I don't have any other ones around now. I can change how I look. That's cool. And keep it out, yeah. Alright. Return to title menu.